Hi, Matt Byer of Matt Byer Organizing with Organizing Paper Files Made Easy. An easy way to understand effective organizing is that it's a process of taking the less important stuff out of the way so that you can get to the most important stuff. This certainly applies to paper management. We'll review how we're doing that in a minute. My focus today is on sitting files, the files you want to be able to find fast. The easiest way to find files is by category, not alphabetically. Why? Take auto insurance, for example. Is it under A for auto, I for insurance, C for car, T for Toyota? It's even more confusing when you are sharing files with a spouse. You might have entirely different ideas, but filing by category makes the process of elimination easier. The category system I like best is outlined in this book, File Anything in Your Home and Find It Again by Kit Anderson and Marianne Leslie. It's 25 years old, but the basic wisdom still holds up in 2021. I even use it on my business files. Now, it's not my system, so I encourage you to buy the book and learn more, but I will share with you the part that makes the most sense for circulating files. As I state in my book, The Circulation Solution, a plan for movement in a series of manageable, reliable stages is vital because circulation prevents accumulation. So how does filing by category help with that? This book explains why to keep 3 types of files in each category. Keep all information in the left tabs, all statements in the center tabs, and all records in the right tabs. This helps with circulation because it makes you think about why you are keeping a file and for how long. I just love that it isolates the statements. Here's why. Information gets replaced as new information comes in, and records tend to stay, but statements, which are the bulk, can come out every year. If you saw my last video, then you know these are sleeping files, files you might want to keep just in case. They can come out of your filing cabinet and get stored more remotely. The time to do this is right after your taxes are settled for the year. I like the first Saturday after April 15th. No need to delay because it's really easy. Since you have been isolating the statements in the center tab all year, you can zip through them in no time. Then, the 8-year-old sleeping files can safely become dead files. Now you have plenty of space in your sitting files for new files. This is how circulation prevents accumulation. Now let's return to the backlog of paper that we've been dealing with in the last 2 videos. We started by extracting all the lowest value paper with a singular focus and a fast speed. Then we broke the pages and files into the 4 stages of running, sitting, sleeping, and dead, with a singular focus and a fast speed. That eliminated the bulk of the dead files. With the sleeping files isolated, we sorted them by year with a singular focus and a fast speed. We stored those sleeping files more remotely. We will address what to do with the running files next week, but here's what we do with the sitting files. As you might guess, the next stage calls for singular focus and fast speed. Start writing major categories on Post-it notes. Everyone's categories may vary somewhat, but here's a pretty universal sampling. Your singular focus at this stage is to just sort by category fast. When you're done, the Post-it goes on the top of the pile. I don't recommend crisscrossing your piles. If there's any danger of interruption, this can lead to confusion. Instead, use gallon-sized Ziploc bags as temporary holders. Now you've not only given yourself the singular focus of one category, but the space of a fully clear work surface, which is your #1 organizing tool. Make Post-its for information, statements, and records, and sort really fast. For example, if you are sorting the medical category, you may have medical information and insurance policy, medical and insurance statements, and medical records. The final stage before committing these files to folders is to divide them all up into subcategories. For example, if you are looking at utility statements, you might need electric, gas, telephone, and internet. As with all organizing systems, quantity dictates systems. For most categories, I like these 2-inch extra capacity hanging files. I talk about why in my video, Top 10 Home Office Organizing Products, at the end of this video. I find it easier to set these up in a banker box before transferring these to a file cabinet. To review, I've discarded a ton of dead files, moved sleeping files to a remote location, organized sitting files so I can find them like that. That clears the decks for running files. That'll be the subject of next week's video. For more easy organizing videos, please subscribe. Thanks for watching. I'll see you around.